Hi Pisces, welcome to your general April 2018 reading. Did that just happen? Did April just happen like that? Especially for you. I mean, I think it was like a crazy month because there's a lot of changes in your life. There's a lot of changes and there's a lot of realizations in your life too right now. I just feel that from you. Um, I want to tell you thank you so much for coming back to my channel. If this is your time returning again, and if this is your first time, thank you guys for visiting. Please like, share, and subscribe. What I want to do, I'm gonna start doing general readings. I've been doing general readings, but I'm going to start doing a series really soon, and it's going to be probably by the end of this month. And we're going to talk about the benefits and the detriments of your sign. We're going to talk about how you can work with other signs so that way you can get everything that you need to get accomplished. Everybody has their benefits. Everybody has their detriments. I'm going to show you how to work in a way where it benefits you. And the reason why I'm saying this is that the reason why we have astrology is because about 6,000 years ago, the Babylonians had created something so that way they can have some type of calendar. So that way they can figure out when they can plant seeds and harvest. And April is really a month about planting seeds for your future. And it's funny how I say that because the first month, see, originally when the calendar was made, the first month wasn't January. It was April. April is the time that everything is birthed. Everything is born. You know, spring comes out. And some countries still have April as their New Year's calendar, which makes total sense. So the reason why I'm saying this is because the first month is supposed to be about self. It's the birth. So it's about figuring yourself out. When you're figuring out yourself, you're going to think about how you project your behavior. You're going to think about your temperament, your health, how you react, and what your appearance is like. And usually during this time, this is what you're thinking about. But at the same time, there's a lot of crazy things that are happening in the planet. Like, for example, Scorpio's in Jupiter. Jupiter is a planet that is about expansion, luck, and higher education. And Jupiter is the planet of money, sex, and power. And when these two planets mix, there's good things, there's positive things, and there's bad things too. I don't know how you look at it, but I mean, everybody looks at things their own way differently, but you got to be really careful during this time about depression, okay? Let me tell you why. Because I want you to get a pattern of what's happening right now, okay? There's been a pattern going on since October 10th, 2017, okay? This pattern is going to last until November 18th. I'm sorry, November 2018. And this pattern is the Jupiter and Scorpio pattern. And this is the time when a lot of secrets come out. This is the time when people are vocalizing their deepest, darkest laundry. They're loading it out. And every 12 years, this cycle happens. This is one of the things that happens. And in 94, Jupiter was in Scorpio at that time too. And that was around the time that Kurt Cobain had committed suicide. He has a lot of Pisces in his chart, okay? And I don't want to tell you this to scare you, but at his highest point, he was an artist, he was a celebrity, he was famous. I mean, that was like his highest reach of success, you know? Or whatever success means to you, getting married, having a kid, whatever. But depression is such a disease, Pisces, that especially during this time, you mix that with a little heroin and then with the planets like this, it could really cause a lot of effects that are very negative. And a lot of people, like during this time, like you look outside and you see like cops arresting people, and I mean, just driving randomly, you know, people being pulled over. I see more cops lately just pulling people over more often. And you got to be really careful. You got to be really vigilant, because I'm not saying it's you. I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of fire in the sky right now. There's a lot of heated conversations right now. You need to be really careful. From the 1st to the 15th, it was the worst, because that's when Mercury was in retrograde. So everything that was coming out of your mouth was being jarbled and jumbled, and nobody was understanding what anybody was saying. Oh, I thought you meant this. No, I meant that. I meant something else. That's not what I meant. And that becomes an argument. So that's why I want to have my workshop. I want to have my workshop. That's why it's nice if you guys subscribe, because then you guys can follow up with me and meet up with me, and I could tell you what is going on currently right now in the months, and we could do tarot too. And the series are free, so there's no loss at all. We're going to discuss self-improvement, so that way we can improve with each other. That's really my goal. Now, what I want to tell you about, when I was talking about Jupiter, this is how Jupiter works. It's going to sit in one sign for a whole year. Like, so right now it's in Scorpio, right? Scorpio is about money, sex, and power. So we're going to be thinking about these things a lot. We're going to think about, oh, I need to have the one up. And, you know, what about the sex? What about the power? What about the money? You know? And during this time, this will be the launching pad for the next 12 years, okay? So don't play with this energy. This is not an energy to be playing with. This is the time when you start thinking about, oh God, what do I want to be committed to for the next 12 years? If shit has not been working out 12 years ago, you don't want to do this pattern again. Trust me, you don't. Because this is the time we're going to think about ownership and commitment. So this is the launching pad. The first year is the launching pad, and then the next 12 years are the domino effect. And then it cycles again. And why did they pick the number 12? Well, let's see. 12 is the magic number. There's 12 disciples. There's 12 months in a year. There's 12 hours in the clock. 12 is also mentioned in the Bible several times. And I kind of explained a little bit more why 12 is so special for you. If you go to my last month's reading, my last month's video, there's a comment that I had with one of the Pisceans, and I advised her why Pisces was so special, but I also explained to her that she needs to look up the number 12. 12. Pisces, it's very special. It's a spiritual number. It's a very, very spiritual number. You are like the mermaid that can reach on the other side of the spiritual realm if you want to. You have the highest intuition out of all of the water signs. So you have Cancer, you have Scorpio, and you have Pisces. Pisces is number 12. The other ones are lower numbers. You're the only one that can feel yourself and feel others. The problem is that you give so damn much to the point that you're empty and you have nothing else to give. And then it's just pain and suffrage. So, and I feel it from all the Pisces. You guys are really tired right now. It's not you. You guys are not being the normal you right now. Your giving wasn't the problem. Because the people should also be returning the favor too. It's just that a lot of people are tired too. A lot of people are in pain too. And when we spend some time by ourselves, we can really heal. And that's what I want to talk about in my series. I want to talk about like the theme of each month and how to heal ourselves and how to work with others. So it's going to be more on the lecture part of it than the tarot part of it. But who knows? I might mix it all up together. That's what you guys like. I'd love to do that. This channel was set up for self-empowerment. This channel was for encouraging others. So that way we could work together, not to grow apart. If you're feeling pain right now, I've left you some gifts on my channel, and I want to leave you some meditation that you can listen to. If you have a hard time sleeping at night, pop the headsets in, take a shower first. Every time I took a shower, it was like cleaning the pain off. So if you're going through some pain, I want you to take a shower, like when you're at your worst. When that shower is done, pop in that headset. Find some of the meditations that I left you with. But if you're confused and you're trying to figure out what's going on with soulmates, I've also left some playlists too on there, and anything that's special for you, I'm just gonna keep leaving stuff. So if it's ever in the middle of the night and you can't sleep, subscribe to me. I'm gonna keep sending you things. I'm gonna keep sending you gifts, spiritual gifts, free gifts. And it's going to be just to empower you, to encourage you, to give you energy, because everybody has sucked you dry. So you come back here, you fill, you refill, you fuel yourself, because your position in this lifetime was to inspire people. And that's what we're going to talk about in the series. We're going to talk about your position, what your position was in this lifetime, why you were created to be here. You were created to inspire. And we talked about that last month. But you can't when you're empty. And Pisces is the sign that rules the feet, okay? So if the freaking whole structure is not working, how is the world's feet going to move? So you're waiting on everybody else. I get it. And sometimes it feels like that, like you're waiting so that way you can move them all. Now, the other thing is that, do you ever notice, like, usually a dozen of eggs is also the number 12? It's the perfect number of grouping, Pisces. That's your perfect number. It's your perfect number. 12. You need to go look up what the number 12 means, because you're going to start grouping something together. Maybe it's 12 months. Maybe it's 12 things. Maybe it's 12 people. But you need to meditate. Okay? You need to have some time alone. Okay? Because I get the sense like you feel like time is running out, but it's really not. Like, you need to just wind back a little bit right now and start planting in those seeds. If you have debt, don't talk about it. Clean it up, clear it out, get it out of the way. There's more things to focus on. When you create debt, this is because you're depressed. This is not you, Pisces. You're supposed to be rich as hell. You're supposed to be structured. If you are suffering from addiction, please, 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 please heal yourself. Sometimes it's not what's happening now. It's what's happened before. And through meditation, I've healed myself for so many years. I suffered from depression for a very long time, you know, and I'm still sometimes stuck in it too. But nothing heals me like the company of good friends and the warmth and the love from the people that love me, and motivational music, and taking a shower, and putting on my makeup on, and I don't know, just doing things that fill me up too. Not just what fill up other people, but you think a lot, you sacrifice a lot, and sometimes it's too much. Your brain is tired. And your heart's not broken. You were made to love. You were made to love. So whatever you're going through, think about the next 12 years, okay? Look at this. It's 2018 already. I know, time has passed. A lot of time has passed. But how do you see yourself financially at 2030? Because while Scorpio's in Jupiter, that's setting it up now. This is the time. I want you to stay with me. I want you to stay with me, and I want you to subscribe, because through the months, I'm going to take you there. And I'm going to take you to October, where we're going to harvest. And if it's not this year, we're going to keep cycling until October time, so you can get exactly what you want. But let me teach you how this calendar works. I love you. You need to be loved. You need to feel spiritually fulfilled. Come back to this channel. Find meditations that you can listen to. I have some things on soulmates that I talk about. Not that I talk about, but things that other people have talked about that I have found so resourceful for others. So there's things on my link. Just go on there, see, just snoop around and, go on the playlist and see what you like, and whatever works for you, just go through everything. And as time goes by, I'm going to try to add more and more things for you guys. So now I'm going to start the reading. I'm sorry that it took so long. I had to talk about these things because I really care about you guys. I want to make sure that you guys are okay, because when the time comes, we need the feet to move. And you guys are the feet to our soul. So that's the section that you guys are at. And I'll explain too what everything else. Like Libra is going to be the kidneys and the hips. That's my sign. It's the kidneys and the hips. We keep everybody balanced so we could all walk together. So, I'm the middle part. You're the feet. So I will bring you what you need. I will take them towards you so we can get you moving. You see what I'm saying? That's how it works. Okay, so the first card that I have is you're worried about the contentment of family. You are very stressed out that people are not going to be happy with the decision that you are making or someone else is making for you. The family is somehow being broken. This is going to require some quick, fast decisions, and that's what's crossing you. You don't want to make quick, fast decisions right now. I got some chills of worry, man. I hope that this is exciting, because I have a feeling that the outcome is a little bit better than you expect. You're thinking about people not getting along because of what's going on. It's in your mind because it's in reversed. It's in your mind. So make it a positive thing, it's going to be a positive thing. It's not the worst case scenario, actually. You can have it. You can have all of it. You can have all of it. But you're worried about people. You're worried about others not getting along or not being happy about the things that are happening right now. But it's kind of feels like it's not in your hands. In the recent past, you celebrated something. There was a change you made, Pisces. There's a change you're making. But I see you feeling special about something. I have 3 of Cups, okay? So when I see 3 of Cups, you've been gathering with either family or friends, but there has been some really good times. I don't know if you're going to miss these good times, because I see there's cups. So I don't know if you're moving away where you can't see these friends anymore to celebrate anymore, or you can't drink anymore. But it's like the celebration is over. I think you were happy with one part of it, and now it's time to do something else. It has to be with quick, fast changing movements, but you're worried that people are not going to be happy about it. And in the distant past, you didn't really talk about the things that you should have been talking about. You were very private with what was happening about this. There were some things that you should have said, that you should have spoke up with, but you're not. So you've been keeping really quiet and private about something that's really important in your life. You're not letting something die. There's a change that's happening, okay? And I want to tell you, my love, don't be scared. This change is beautiful. It's so beautiful. It's just almost as beautiful as you. But you're not letting it release. You're too worried. Can I tell you, you're getting a huge offer of love? That's what happens when you follow your heart. That's what happens when you make your decisions. You're getting an offer, or either you are getting an offer or somebody's offer you. I have the Death card in reversed. You're not letting something die. But right after that is the Knight of Cups. This is someone that is passionate and loving, water sign. This is you. This is your card. It's romantic. It's mushy gushy. It's beautiful. I see it. Let some time pass by. You're going to start feeling more love in May. I feel like this is more May, like beginning. There's some changes that need to make. After these changes are done, you're going to start feeling that love, okay? But be really careful, because right after that, I see like there's like a rejection of an, I don't know if it's an offer of love or if it's like an email of love, or maybe somebody's trying to contact you and you're like rejecting their love, but I see there's some type of immature rejection, okay? So there's going to be like this, either you're going to offer somebody love and then they're going to come back and offer you, or there's going to be another person that's offering it and it's going to be like this immature attempt to get you. Or you're going to have an immature attempt to get them. It's the Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They're upside down. Either you are not saying something that you need to say, or you're having issues with this person, with this sign. I just feel like there's things that you want to say that you can't, like you're limited because the attempt of love is immature. Does that make sense? I see you going away. Right after that. Let me get some I want to get a clarifier on the Queen of Swords reversed, because I want to know what that is. I love Pisces. I hope it's not Queen of Swords reversed. Let's see what's going on with Queen of Swords reversed. 2014 for Pisces. Queen of Swords reversed. Please give me clarification on Queen of Swords reversed. Please give me clarification for Queen of Swords reversed. Swords reversed. Swords reversed. There's somebody that's not working together with you, or that you don't want to work together with, because you're more focused on leaving. Okay. You're more focused on having a family life. Does that make sense? You're more focused on having a family life. Like a table with 4 legs. A steady, sturdy one. Leave to get that happening. Right after that, success. Oh my goodness, I'm getting chills. Okay, so do you see what's going on? You're fine. You're worried because there's some changes that are happening right now. And you don't need to worry. There's going to be some quick, swift decisions that you have to make because of this sudden thing that's happened. And there's a possibility some of you are going to have to move. There's a possibility that there's going to be a birth, or actually I have a death card reversed. That's opposite. That's a birth. So in your present situation, we're possibly dealing with a birth, guys. You think there could be somebody being born, or a pregnancy, or maybe you're not letting go of a breakup. Because the death card reversed. Either it means you're not letting go of a breakup, or it means the opposite of death, birth. Or you're just not letting go, like something that you need to let go of, something that should have died, like your job or whatever that was not working out for you, or a change that was needing to be made, it wasn't being done. Okay, I want to get some final cards for you, actually. I don't want to leave it at that, because I know that you're leaving on a journey. You're focusing on success, which is awesome. Okay, I feel like pulling out 3. Ace of Swords reversed. The Hermit. King of Pentacles. Okay, so because of the finances, or the person that's providing the finances, so let's say like you're a woman and you have a man, and he takes care of the finances or whatever, that's lacking. I have King of Pentacles upside down. That could either be a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, but they're not in their regular position where they need to be. Or it could be the man that's the provider, or it could, you know, any of those things. But since the masculine, since the male version who's in this reading cannot be the provider right now, or not in a sense, in a way where they're really like contributing for a house. I don't know how to explain it. Like either the job is not there yet, or the job needs to be transferred, or something with the changes to the finances. That is going to require you to have some time by yourself, because you need to figure out what to say to others with this thing that's going on. So whatever it is, I want you to know that there's success in it, okay? Just know that whatever happens, as long as you spend some time by yourself, figure out what you need as far as being healthy, okay? You know, financially healthy, emotionally healthy, physically healthy, all of those things. Because you are going to take some time for that. You're going to go away a little bit and be by yourself a little bit. I see that. Which is okay. You need healing. But during that time, don't worry too much. And don't empty yourself too much. Make sure that you replenish yourself, because in May, it's going to be different. May is a new ball game, okay? So I want you to use the rest of this April to just chill, relax. There's some changes going on. There's some changes right now, but there's going to be some crazy stuff happening later. So I need you to prepare yourself. I need you to relax. And a crazy meaning like it could be good. It could be good too. But all of this is going to make us evolve. All of this is going to make us... All of these... Do you ever feel like your friends are going insane? Do you ever feel like you and your friends around you are just going insane? Because there's something going on in the energy right now. I'm sure you can feel it. Everybody wants to go crazy. We are going through the contractions of the event right now. I don't know if you know what that means. But go research it if you want to know more. We were right at the beginning. So this is all to bring us closer to each other. And just like with everything, there's really no such thing as a death. Everything always cycles and circles and circles and circles. There's really no such thing as an ending to anything. So whatever it is, it's always in the form of another energy, something else. You know, and what I want to tell you is that if you have worries, they're not doing anything for you. They're not helping you. They're not helping you get to your step, to your way. And you need to be left in a position where you're inspired, so that way you can help others and inspire others too. So Pisces, this concludes your reading for the month of April. I would really love to see you again at the end of the month when I bring up the series. So hopefully I will see you again. Thank you guys so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you so much. And until next time, I'll see you again.